I hate how I had to have the camera on all morning. So they were just like watching me sit there watching them. I think at one point I was eating popcorn and I threw one up and I tried to catch it in my mouth and I missed by like 5 feet. It was awful, man.
Yeah. Every time when I ask Dave T90 a question and he didn't properly answer, it was probably him watching Dave. And then muting himself. So,
I like it too because this chair that Tristan bought me as a meme, something's wrong with it because it keeps sinking lower and lower. My head keeps getting lower and lower on the webcam.
You know that you can move your webcam as well?
No.
Okay, but you know what can move? We can move into game number 2 here. Kavasan, second try, this time with the right colors. HERA against NICOV. In the red trunks, HERA here playing with Hans, and on the other side, Mr. NICOV, he is playing Franks. Let's take a look how they approach this one. We have HERA, no military building so far, drops a stable, builds some walls, and NICOV opening with a stable.
Yeah, that's pretty predictable though as Franks. Is he going to go stable skirmisher? Is that going to be the play here?
What, stable skirmisher? Depends on what he sees. At the moment he sends 3 on gold and, well, maybe some fire galley. I think it's mainly to get some map control. HERA building some spearmen, but he won't have any aggression.
No, he's going to go for water control. He's already got his second dock up, or he's getting his second dock up, and NICOV fire galley right away, but with 2 docks here, HERA's going to take control of that pond. The only risk for him is that the scouts are going to take control of the land, which is why he's made so many spearmen right off the bat.
NICOV splits away there. Stable now for HERA. Should be
Might
pretty
be able
far
to pick
behind.
off this dock villager? No, HERA's bringing her back. Okay.
Ah, for the repair. But still, that should be pretty good for NICOV, right? Could go over there. Galley somewhat low, or fire galley. And spearmen to protect there. Nice defense by HERA so far.
2 docks from both players on the same pond. Like, what if they went to the other pond? Which NICOV is doing right now, but just such an investment on water. Both players just kind of threatening on land, but not able to do anything there.
And NICOV with the full control. That's kind of a repeat of the MBL versus Veliz on cross game, right? One player going for massive
Spears
amount
out
of
of
army.
position. One villager going down because the spears were on the opposite side of the gold, and NICOV's not even going to get hit once there.
That's so sweet. And he drives for another villager, tries to microwave there, and gets another one. Ooh, gets out of there with all of them, but some HP losses.
So worth it. And he's coming forward with his 3 fire ships. He does have a villager there, but he didn't repair the weak one. So HERA's going to target that right away. Now NICOV's going to bring it back. Both of these players very, very good with the fire ship battles and keeping a villager to repair, which is super important.
One demo now queued up for NICOV, something we don't see yet from HERA, and the moment I say it, he is queuing one up.
And NICOV is actually going for a fire galley in the other pond as well. So he's got 5 scouts. He's got the same fire galley production as HERA, and he's got a dock on the other pond.
That's so
very
good.
good eco management for NICOV, and he's picked another villager.
Ah, but lost 2 scouts in exchange. That's not too pretty for him, but surely will have some eco advantage with the second pawn there. Trades off some HP. Nice move by NICOV. Another snipe. He is on point.
NICOV is looking so good right now. He's coming forward with the demo.
Oh, that's a lot of low HP fire galleys here. And although NICOV is outnumbered, he can win this one, I believe. Now in demo to return the favor, though.
Demo for demo.
Oh, not even that.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Now NICOV's demo is extremely weak. Same with that fire ship. He's patrolling the other pond, so he's going to see that HERA doesn't have anything there yet. But I don't think NICOV is going to have enough time to get fishing ships out there before HERA thinks about that.
Yeah, it's like
docking that area.
Yeah, going for fishing ships, it's just like really, really risky at the right-hand side pond. And, well, NICOV, close to 300 score ahead. Just don't make any mistakes and ship it home for 51 more minutes.
Yeah, wall off, farms, technologies. You should be good.
It's
It does matter, actually, whoever wins water, because water accounts for so much score potential. Like, imagine if you walled yourself off and just started making chips to boost your score.
Oh, then you still die at home because you limit yourself in population, but maybe a very long-term strategy, surely. 7 on gold now for Mr. HERA, who's sitting at 300 food, 600 food for NICOV.
Yeah, and he's getting the market up too. So he's going to be able to click up pretty soon here. He did pick 3 villagers from HERA. We have to remember that.
It is 42 to 49 workers at the moment. In Villager, it's 42 to 47. So crazy. Do we have... Oh, we have wheelbarrow for HERA, though. So, yeah. Still, slight advantage for NICOV.
Well, -3 villagers in wheelbarrow. That's about right. Full walls coming down now from HERA. It's almost complete. Just needs to wall off in front of his gold. And on the right side as well. And then he should have... He's got like an 1/8 of the map there. Completely safe.
Yeah, looks solid. The thing is, though, maybe mass CA. Just think about it, like ranged units surrounding him, and we are back in game number 1 again. All the crossbow ranging the wood lines. I don't like that NICOV didn't continue to build demos on the right-hand side pond.
Yeah, he kind of gave up that control for free, but then again, HERA did invest a lot over there. NICOV has made fishing ships on the left. So it's going to boost his food eco a little bit. He's trying to quick wall the scouts, but the scouts are into his base.
Gets one snipe. Is he walling off this villager? Looks like it.
He sacrificed his life for the cause, man.
See ya! And like, you see your friends, right? Your friends that you went to distance with. Oh, opens for the spearman. That's so beautiful. Oh god, that's so good. Oh, what a nice move by NICOV.
You okay over there, Nilly?
That's a bit like, that's H. Craigism for me. I like this game. I like moves like these.
HERA now getting fletching, so he is going to go into Cav Archers. He's got 3 archery ranges, and the play for NICOV is 3 stable knights. 3 stable knights.
Yeah, that only works if your opponent is open, though. And so far I see HERA being completely walled. Villagers reasonably close at all angles. So, yeah, HERA, he needs to mess up. I think NICOV needs to follow this up with the Siege Workshop. Otherwise, he will never break HERA. Yeah.
And especially once that massive Cav Archers gets in. He's going to have a power spike here in early Castle Age. HERA's got to be careful not to let these in. YOLO wall behind every single palisade. If you see the knights knocking on the door, but HERA only needs like, what, 4 or 5 minutes to get that massive Cav Archers up, and then NICOV is going to have a lot of trouble.
NICOV doing a good job of keeping or putting the resources on the map. Drops TC number 2 and 3. Siege Workshop, but not where I wanted to see it. That's too passive for me.
Another TC in the back. Cav Archer's looping around for HERA. He's going to be able to defend here pretty easily.
Yeah, sitting behind
Siege
the
Workshop. You're right, it's just too far back.
Nobles and Monastery in the center. I wouldn't mind to just see Siege Workshop at the front as well. He will get all the relics. That's pretty sweet for him. But, well, HERA can just dictate the game for now.
And HERA has more fishing ships now on the right than NICOV has on the left. So NICOV does have a galley, though, which will prevent, hopefully, the dock coming down for him.
Did I just hear a demo kill the horse? I think that's just happened, yeah. Okay, CA now moving out. Would love to see the chain barding armor, and indeed it's coming in that very moment. Is Scorpion now being added?
Scorpion, interesting. Okay, cheaper than Mangonel, but less utility, especially when you're trying to poke against those walls. And HERA's actually gone for a dock on the left-hand side too, but the galley from NICOV is going to see that. Whether he notices it is another question.
Yeah, but yeah, indeed, like seeing it doesn't really matter that much. I think I would love to.
It.
Okay, and he sends the knights over. Yeah, beautiful reaction, beautiful move there.
Knight out from Hera to deal with the Scorpion. You can just YOLO that in with the hill bonus too. Scorpion goes down right away.
Yeah, sweet move. Don't you think that Nikov maybe building a TC in the center would use his civilization to full potential?
Yeah, you get... Oh man, if you built it there, oh, that would be so good. Frank's foraging with a TC with berries all around. Oh man, as Hera YOLO's in here to try and get that monk.
It doesn't YOLO that much. Wanted to go for the Hera snipe there, but nice anticipation there by Nikov. And, well, Hera goes back. Eco's looking pretty strong for both players at the moment.
So Hera actually got the War Galley upgrade in anticipation of taking that pond on the left back. It's a good play from Nikov to prevent that. So that's... I think that's kind of wasted res from Hera at this point.
Yeah, well... Not the worst thing for him. Left-hand side, nice move. Isn't trying to redock that one. What's the composition for Nikov? Can he just stay on Knight plus Scorpion?
It's so weird for him. I think he's got to work towards getting castles up somewhere in the middle position. Because his castle age composition is going to continue to decline in value here against this amount of cav archers. And if Hera decides to like mix up the fronts a little bit, maybe go to the right side, maybe go to the left side of Nikov's base, then Nikov is just chasing.
Let's take a look. Monk tries to run some scouts mixed in now, but, well, protecting that Monk quite nicely. Scouts are dying, though. Oh, the CA are very clumped up against the Scorpions.
Good micro so far from Hera, but all it takes is sitting within range of these Scorpions for a little bit of time, and now a lot of those are weak.
Needs to go back. Has a monastery, though, for some healing behind this as well. And we did see in the highlight clips how well he can micro those mobile ranged units.
Hera's dock is now up on the left-hand side, so
now
the fire ships are going to come into play. Well, he had all his cav archers over there, and he actually killed the galley and the fire ship with his cav archers.
Okay. Good job there for sure. Meanwhile, 8 villages on stone for Nikov. He's only 200 stone away from building a castle, and that would secure the nice center area of the map for himself.
This looks pretty in Hera's favor at the moment. It's just, how do you transition this in a 1v1 for Nikov into like an Imperial Age army against the cav archers from Hera, especially when you don't have that food production from the ponds?
The question is how important the food still is, but yeah, certainly like 6-7 fishing ships working there. Monks getting very aggressive in the center. Can they be protected? Looks like it, yes. And the Scorpions did such a good job of constantly dealing damage against the CA, but, well, the Monks kind of neglected that damage, and now most of them are pretty much healed up again.
Castle coming forward, maybe, from Nikov here. Castle in the middle.
Oh, 2 CAs dying here potentially. Make it 1. And Scorpions, they keep being annoying. Both players actually taking a look at clicking up to Imp.
Nikov is super close. Hera as well could probably click up in like a second from now. Just needs to get the university down.
Oh, he still didn't have a university. That feels like a big missing thing there. Scorpions dealing so much damage behind this. But still,
the Scorpions, we were kind of doubting it a little bit from Nikov, but they've been doing work. Speaking of not doing work, though, Hera's just now finding the fishing ships from Nikov. Took him 5 fires to find those.
Oh god, that's such a big investment. 1 would have been enough there.
Well, like I said before, ships count for a lot of score, and you can see it right now. So maybe Hera's playing the long game once again. Maybe he's playing the score game this entire series. Did you ever think about that?
I asked some players like to prepare for the tournament if it makes sense to go for the score victory like that, and they said like they don't care before 100 years. Hera thinks better of it, right? Now attacks into pikemen as well. Shouldn't really work against Scorpion and potential Axemen, but Nikov for now mainly knight production.
I like Nikov stonewalling on the right-hand side. He knows the Cav Archer threat from raiding. Or if Hera decides to go into Hussar, which he probably will since he already has light cav. It could be very, very dangerous. So just secure your base and then force Hera to fight you in one location.
Ooh.
Nikov looping with these knights too.
Well, let's
He doesn't know it's open.
Oh yeah, he just
It's open, man.
He
There
right
you
clicks the walls there. Okay, but a defensive castle blocking this one off, and it looks so weird. How is Hera so far ahead in score? I don't really understand it.
The water, dude. It's fishing ships, fire ships, and demos. It's all water. Water's crazy for score.
Really, 1300 HP, 1300 points. Monk still around. But will Nikov stay Cavaliers exclusively, or should he add something like maybe even skirmishes?
It's so tough, right? Because you're thinking about, like, how do Franks fight Huns in post-imp? It feels like Huns have a counter for most of the stuff that Franks have, right?
Yeah, probably. But if you like get to the super sick composition, it's like Paladin X-Men, then you could.
Do you have the gold for that on this map, though?
You have the berries for this.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, and Nikov actually dives in here. I think that's not the best decision. Thinks better of it, but eats 2-3 conversions and is now going back. Full Harbinger attack already for Mr. Hera. Has +2/+2 on those.
Yeah, that's the obvious switch, right? When you see this, so many knights from Nikov, and it's just for Nikov, it's like, how do you effectively fight the halberdiers? You could continue going scorpions, but then all Hera has to do is mix in some light calves and snipe those, and you're not in a good place. And if you go into Axemen, then suddenly they're weak against the cav archers.
But they're in the back line, right? And CA won't get into the front line, so yeah, that's why I ask. Maybe skirms might actually be an option, but not having Bracer really hurts.
Yeah, I feel like you have to... Oh, Nikov's teching into Paladin. Right away, too. As soon as he gets Cavalier, just up to Paladin. And he's going to go for that one big death ball through the middle. He's going to force Hera to engage him. He knows he can't win if he splits up his army. But if they just fight one-on-one, mono-a-mono, below these castles, then maybe he could do it.
I think I would love to see Nikov tech into some bombard cannons as well there. So much better to get the CA out of position, snipe some monks, snipe some traps out of position. And Terra is now diving in with his 4 knights. I think he shouldn't get... He gets the kill there.
With the help of the Trebs. Gets that kill. I like how he unpacked those Trebs out of range of the castles. Just to kill any Trebs from Nikov.
Oh god, that's not the best engagement here for Mr. Nikov, though. He's very clumped up, not all his army's fighting, and that was seconds before Paladin finished.
He should still win, though.
Oh, indeed. The X-Men did such a good job against all the Harbidiers, just wrecked him, and suddenly the score is basically even.
We're talking about, you know, how Halberdiers counter Paladin and blah, 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 blah. Frank Paladins are just beastly. And they're showing it right now. They're just mopping up these cav archers. Hera's forced to go back, and Nikov is just pushing like crazy through the middle here. He needs some Trebs to follow this up, though.
Uh-oh. 190 population against 150. That is pretty massive, and he's just snowballing this. Look at that. Raid at the left-hand side. Raid at the top. He still has some Paladins at the left-hand side. Hera desperately tries to get a castle up, but that's not looking good. More raids at the top as well.
Nikov is everywhere right now in the eco, and he has to capitalize on this, because if Hera stabilizes, it's going to be super hard for Nikov to reproduce this number of Paladins. But he could go for the KO right here. And if Hera keeps losing villagers...
It is the KO. Nikov takes the 1-1, and wow, he had so many villagers in the center. Look at that. He also went for 7 mills in the center here. He used that berry bonus to perfection, and that was his home map, his home civilization, and his home win.
Dude, that turned so quick there. Like, I think both of us were thinking, you know, what does Nikov do in 5 minutes here once Hera has all his units upgraded? But Nikov, with the immediate Paladin click, just steamrolled his way right through Hera's base, and wow, what a game changer.
And Nikov behind this only had 4 stables, as I saw, and I think he had, like, the 4th one was super late added as well, and he had Chivalry very early. That's why the Paladin upgrade flew in so quickly, maybe before Hera anticipated it, and the X-Men, obviously benefiting from the same upgrades as the Paladins, did so much damage against the Halberdiers there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well played, Nikov. Let's go game 2.
Yeah. Oh, that was a pretty good one. And yeah, the pawn control in the end didn't really matter. Or not enough. HERA, we talked about the power and the mobility bonus of the CA, but he could never use it. Nikov with so much beautiful control there. What should I look for in the stats, Dave?
I think kill death is a good indicator here.
Oh, okay. 134 to 72. You kind of indicating that you already clicked through it. Okay.
Your suspicion may be correct.
5k more wood for HERA there as well. Nikov, yeah, was on the cheaper side there. And, well, more gold for him. 30-minute game here. Im timing was super close for both of them. And Nikov with a nice center control also got the 5 relics and the mass amount of berries there. Beautiful stuff.
I'm surprised he took the berries so late. I did not expect to see that. And then you said, like, he's got 5 mils in the center. He had so many vills there.
That's still 25% plus for the Franks, right? And now I want to see, what does HERA have to offer? I honestly can only see Khmer on Land Madness.
Yeah, I mean, now that he's used Huns, I think Khmer is probably the only option for him.
Yeah, like I think Khmer is his choice number 1.
Do you think he'll go Koreans, Land Madness?
No! I would give you a really good odds for that. Like, really good odds, Dave.
How much money am I getting if he goes Koreans on Land Madness?
How much are you betting?
$1. No, you know what? You know what? This prize pool is in euros. I'm betting €1.
A euro? I would give you 30 euros.
All right.
Okay, let's jump into the
Take
game.